Yes, it's been some time since we've had an all-Asian cast in a feature film from Hollywood. So maybe talk to us a little bit about this project and the thought process that it went into it on behalf of Warner Brothers and your role in that
Yeah.
making that happen.
Well, I work on the marketing side, so I wasn't in the meetings with production, but they did start to float the title around to us and say, what do you think, and do you think we can do anything with this film? And, it was already an established book. There was an established following, but, I think once we all read it, we fell in love with the characters, and everything else became irrelevant to us. It was just a great story and, something that we could all relate to from different backgrounds. I'm African American and Jewish. Some of my team is Peruvian or Mexican, Cuban, and some of the team is Caucasian, and we all related to the story in the same way. So it was kind of a no-brainer. Like, there's literally something in it for everybody. And, the more we talk as we pitch the film out, and people are actually now pursuing us about the film, it was, at first we were worried, like, okay, like, we're going to pitch it, and what's the response going to be? And now it's quite the opposite. We're like, people, stop calling us. Like, we have so much to do, and, not enough time, not enough, the talent, there's only so many of them, and they can only go so many places. But it's been an overwhelming response. I mean, I think most people have seen the EW cover that Henry and Constance did, and that was the second highest digital performance for EW ever. And if you think about that, like, that's Entertainment Weekly. That's as mainstream media as it can get. And they're responding. It's the underrepresentation, and not only Asians, but it performed overwhelmingly high with African Americans. It performed well with Hispanics. It's it's a solidarity, and it was way too late, but this is a good time.
Maybe talking a little bit about the marketing of the film. It looks like there's just a lot of earned media and there's a lot of press around it in general, mainstream media. Talk to us a little bit about this, of course, being the Asian American Advertising Federation, and also a coalition of marketers, agencies, media, researchers. Tell us a little bit about Warner Brothers' kind of role in any kind of segmented marketing efforts. Are there some of those aspects promoting the film as well?
Yeah. I mean, and with any film that we do, we look at the core audience, and we always super serve that audience. And it's the same thing with Crazy Rich Asians, with the Asian community, versus what we would do for a superhero film like the hardcore Batman fans. You always super serve that audience first and foremost. You make sure that they have ownership over the property, which is something that we've done with many of our films. And we never want them or but the fans of the book to feel like they're getting information secondhand. Like, we wanted them to know, like, we know that this is yours. Here you go. Here's the first piece of content, and then from there you roll out to mainstream media.